is going to talk about how you can have really big goals, but if you just break it down into smaller goals, you get the big goal. So we're not so overwhelmed with these huge pictures of elite and all these star diamonds. We can just do small steps and get there. All right, so Jeff, I'll let you kind of take it away.
Okay, cool. So thanks for letting me join your team call. This is wonderful and exciting. Do you guys see this hoodie I'm wearing? I don't know if you can see it. It's pretty sweet. I got this today at work, and it's because we got these hoodies because we are a $1 billion company.
Wow.
It's crazy. Can you believe that? Beachbody has grown super fast, and it's amazing to be a part of it. And it's kind of cool. In the next 2 months, we'll probably add about 50,000 new coaches. 50,000 new coaches. Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's pretty amazing. And it's cool to see this happening, all the people's lives that are being changed because of the cool products, the good products that Beachbody provides, and because of you guys going out there and spreading, and helping people. So thank you for that. So to start off, I actually just wanted to share a number with you guys, okay? The number is 110, okay? Chris, I'm going to ask you what that number means. What is 110? What does that mean to you?
I don't really know.
You should know this. This is ridiculous. Really? You don't know that?
110? No.
Okay. 110. And Gabby, are you on this call?
Yes.
I'm here.
Can we say congratulations?
What?
Yes. Congrats on 2-star.
Hey, tell them my name is Gabry with a long A. Can you hook me up?
Gabry?
Yeah, can you hook me up?
Is that really your name? I'm sorry.
It is.
That's embarrassing. I just said it wrong.
Hey, no. No, but the dude that said my name, he was so enthusiastic, I didn't even care.
Dude, Darren's a stud, right? He has a nice voice for that.
He's a stud, for sure.
For sure. Okay, that has nothing to do with the 110. Gabry, I'm so sorry.
Yes.
I mean, we should know that. You're a celebrity in the company.
You will know how to say my name. Don't worry.
I do now. Okay, so 110, and I just barely looked this up as I sat down, and 110 is how many Success Club points Chris had last year. Okay, and I share that because, first of all, that's dang good, and that means that you helped anywhere from about 50 to 100 people, right? Depending on how you got those points, but how cool is that?
Pretty cool.
I mean, I think it's pretty amazing. And honestly, just keep that in mind. That's what we're about, helping people. And I think that's pretty cool that you had so much success. And Gabry, I tried to look it up, but I couldn't find you. So sorry. I'm sure.
I had 170.
Dang. Oh, sorry. 170. Come on, Chris, where are you at?
She's not far behind me. I guarantee you that.
That's honestly, it's just amazing. And sometimes we look at that Success Club number and forget that represents people that we've helped. So guys, we had the NLC a couple weeks ago, and I don't know if any of you were there, but it was awesome. And hopefully you guys will be at the next leadership conference. But I wanted to share something that Michael Neiman talked about, which I thought was kind of cool. He talked about expectations, beliefs, and rats. Like really. He talked about rats. And he shared an experiment that was done on rats. And so the experiment is they took a professor took 2 boxes, right? And on the outside of the boxes, he labeled one smart and the other one dumb. And in these boxes, he took some rats and equally distributed them in the boxes for his teachers, for his students to work with. And he told the students that they needed to train these rats to complete a maze. Okay, so remember, 2 boxes, one smart, one dumb. And in reality, all of these rats were just standard lab rats, and just were randomly assigned to the smart or dumb box. And the results from this experiment showed that the rats that were labeled as bright or smart learned the maze more quickly than those that were labeled as dumb. And apparently the students had unconsciously influenced the performance of the rats depending on what they had been told, right? So the students that worked with those rats that were slow had lower expectations for them, right? They figured that those rats were dumb, they couldn't learn, and they couldn't perform as well as those that were labeled as smart. And I think maybe I share this with you, Chris, but I think a lot of times we have coaches come into the business that we bring in, and we start off, they come in and we instantly label them. We don't label them dumb or smart, hopefully. I mean, if you guys are doing that, it's kind of messed up. But I think we label them as a discount coach, or maybe an all-star business builder or non-builder. Like we give them these labels. And it happens all the time. Like it happens in schools. And it's actually happening right now in my daughter's school. She's in the French immersion program. And you can choose when they go to the school, you can either go in the French immersion program or you can just do the normal English program, I guess. And those that are put in the English program are kind of labeled as kids that can't handle the French immersion. And so we're starting to see in all the test scores that these kids are, their scores are a lot lower than those that are in the French immersion program. And it's because we have this label that we assign to them. So, I think we unconsciously are labeling our coaches, and in doing so, we don't give them the ability to reach their full potential. And I bring this up not just for our coaches, but I also think we do that to ourselves. I think a lot of times we tell ourselves that we cannot be this or we cannot do this. We have a lot of negative self-talk that kind of discourages us, right? I do it all the time. There's a lot of time I look at other people and unfortunately I compare myself, and I'm like, all the time, I'm like, I'm not as good as that person. And I think we look at maybe some of the top coaches and say, maybe we're not Melanie Mitro, or I can't be Melanie or Lindsay or these top coaches. And in reality, they're normal just like all of us. And there's nothing special about them. They've just put in the work and have found, they've just been consistent and put in the work. So, I bring this up because I think, I don't think we should limit the potential of our coaches. And also, I don't think we should try not to limit our own potential. Have belief that whatever goals that we've set for ourselves, because we've all done it, right? We all have goals. Believe that you can accomplish those. And don't have that negative talk come in and keep you from doing that. Don't compare yourself to other coaches. We don't all want to be the same coach. We want to be our own different, unique coaches and help and attract people that are like us. Yeah. Anyways, I just want to share, hopefully, we believe in the products, right? They produce benefits. They have helped us. They've helped me. We know that they work. So I think we can go with full confidence and belief in ourselves that we're offering something that will help other people. So anyways, we talked about rats. That was wonderful. We talked about our potential and not limiting that. So honestly, set the limits. Don't limit our coaches. And I had a coach that kind of separated, that I was talking to today. She separates her coaches, the builders and the non-builders. And the builders get access to trainings from the uplines. They're in this Facebook page where they're getting all this good information. Then there's the non-builders that don't have access to that. And so she made the decision to add all the coaches into that group, give them all the same tools and trainings, and she's seen a lot of great success from that. So anyways, I share that with you. Hopefully that's helpful. What is the expectation? What's the expectation that we should set for ourselves? And I talk about it all the time, but I think that the expectation we should set for all of us is to become an elite coach. Now, as I say that, please don't freak out. Like, elite coach, that's like, those are the best. Yeah, they are the best, and we all can be the best, but don't tune me out, and hopefully you guys will listen to me and just give me a chance to explain this. So first of all, what's an elite coach? An elite coach is a coach that's a 5-star diamond. And also, I'm going to talk about Premier too. Premier is a 2-star to 4-star. An elite coach is a 5-star diamond. Also, an elite coach advances two diamonds within that year, right? So that's another qualification of an elite coach. If you're a diamond right now, you got to advance 5. If you're an emerald, you got to advance 5. If you're a 1-star, 4. So you get it. So you guys are going to have to advance more than two anyways, which is very doable. Do you guys know Megan Tucker? Have you heard that name? She was an elite coach this year. She was an emerald in June last year, and she was an elite coach. So it can happen. Actually, anyways, there's all kinds of stories like that. It's very doable. And then also you need 135 elite points. Have you guys covered this, Chris? Do you guys know where all the points come from and all that?
No, we do have, I sent out the elite tracking guide to a few coaches, but no, not everyone knows the points. Unfortunately, I gave that to some people that I know are reaching for elite, and I didn't share it with everyone.
Okay. Well, that's okay. And I'm not going to take the time to go through it. I'll tell you the areas that you focus on and then teach you how to do it really simply. And then we can kind of, talk about the daily activities that will lead you to that. When I say elite, what are some of your thoughts about that? If that was a goal for you, what are some of your feelings? Does that scare you? Does that seem doable? Kind of share with me your thoughts on that.
For me, it seems doable just because I have that tracking guide, and I'm a numbers person, and so working with numbers and kind of playing with it, I know what I have to do each month to get it. And when I look at it that way, it's not such a crazy idea.
So wait, so Chris, who got 110 Success Club points last year, is saying it's not very difficult. Okay, so
no, I think it's going to be a little difficult.
This track record this amazing track record, and you're saying, "Oh yeah, it's doable." Yeah, we know that you think it's doable because you're kicking butt. Like, that's awesome. Anybody else want to share? And Gabriel, I don't want you to chime in. Like 180, like whatever that number is, so much better than everyone else. No, I'm just joking.
No, it was just 170, not 180.
Sorry. Lindsay, what do you think about elite? What comes to your mind?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I also have the tracker that Chris sent me. I think it's doable. Just to throw it off, we kind of met. We had a meeting with Jason. What's his last name?
I
don't know. So that was a goal of mine, was to go elite, and then he kind of sidetracked me a little bit. But I think with what I'm doing, even if I'm not focusing on elite, I think I'll get there by focusing on my other goals.
Okay, I love to hear that, because that's what I want to hear. Hey guys, let me just introduce some little girls real quick, and then this is Hallie.
Hi, Hallie.
And this is Brinley. Brinley's turning 7 tomorrow.
Happy birthday!
There you go. No, so these are my 2 oldest little girls. Okay, go play. Okay. I'll go check on her. Okay. All right. So honestly, I want to talk about elite because I think it's a lot easier than we think it is. And so the 3 main areas of focus for elite, the first area would be Success Club. You hitting Success Club and encouraging your coaches to hit Success Club. Okay. The second area would be signing up coaches and teaching them how to hit Success Club. And actually, I don't even think you need to worry about the other area. Okay, let's just focus on those two things. The simple formula to elite is going in with this mentality of I'm going to help people. And the approach should be, I'm going to sign up 3 people each month, and then I'm going to teach those people how to do the same. Okay? If you focus on that, that's what it takes to be an elite coach. And it's a lot easier when you talk about it that way. So let me just share that with you again. So to be an elite coach, you sign up 3 coaches every month. And honestly, you track the points. Maybe you have to do 4 one month. Okay, maybe you have to do 4 or 5, But if you're consistent, 3 will get it done, and teach them how to hit Success Club. Teach them how to help other people. And if you do that, that's what it takes to be an elite coach. Okay, so that sounds great and all, but how do we make that happen? What do we do each day to make that happen? What are the activities that get us to that? And I'm going to ask Chris, what are you doing each day right now to work towards elite?
I post my workout and I post my food, which kind of tells people I'm consistent, they can trust me. And then I reach out to people every day. I try to talk to at least 5 new people every day. I invite them to my Facebook group fitness page, and I also talk to them about 21 Day Fix. Right now we have a challenge group starting on Monday for 21 Day Fix, and so that's kind of the focus. But every day I'm following up with 5 people, posting on Facebook, and just staying consistent, really.
Yeah. Okay. Gabri, do you want to share with us what you're doing? What are you doing each day? What are the daily activities that you're doing?
Basically, I'm posting every day, trying not to, annoy people with too much beach body, but about my family, things that I love, about the business opportunity, my workouts, food, just kind of spreading it all out. Fishing, hunting, baseball, whatever it is I like. And I run a challenge group. I have 2 going right now, actually, 21 Day Fix, and there's a 30-day all challenge where there's different programs going on at the same time. And I do have a 21 Day Fix Extreme group starting on the 23rd. I'm also finishing up a new coach training group this Friday, and then we'll start another one on Monday. It's a 4-week, 20-day, Monday through Friday thing. So we'll just keep doing that over and over again. We also have some amazing leaders, Becky Brase and Christina Delgado, who are organizing this huge diamond push group that started on Monday. And so we all have team members in that as well. And just like I said, just trying to support anyone that comes on board, try to, help the ones that want to be helped. Don't push too much if they're kind of, not ready, but just love them and support them and make sure they have the tools and support, that they know that we're there for them, that will help them any way that we can. And as challengers, too, because of course that's where you get a lot of your great new coaches. So.
Yeah. Awesome. Thanks. So honestly, the key to all this is being consistent with what works for you. And I would love to tell you that there's a secret formula. And I know a lot of people have their formula. Some coaches focus on the power of 3, where they add 3 people to their list. They invite 3 each day. They follow up with 3. And so, they call it the power of 3. There's a lot of coaches that go by that. There's some coaches that do 5. I mean, they focus on, the same things, adding 5, inviting 5, and there's no simple formula, and it's different for everyone. But the key is for you to focus on to be successful is focus on the 3 vital behaviors. If you're working on yourself, if you're becoming a product of the product and you're inviting, you're going to be successful. And the key is just being consistent in those areas. I'm a big fan of tracking. I feel like you should track everything that you do to kind of see what your return on your investment is. And that investment may be your time, but you need to be able to track everything. So if the goal is to sign 3 coaches up a month, or maybe it's like sign up a coach a week and sell a challenge pack a week, if that's the goal, you need to decide or develop a system and a formula that works for you. And maybe you get it done by inviting 3 people a day. Maybe it requires you to invite 5 as you're refining your messaging and your approach. But track everything so you know what it takes to get you to that. It's the same with any goal. If your goal is to help, 100 your challengers lose 100 pounds, it's track what you're doing and see the results, and so you know where to refine. And so I don't come with a secret formula, but I do come and say that for you to reach those goals, whether they're an elite coach or to be a 2-star or whatever it is, it's going to take consistency. And that honestly is the secret formula. Be consistent every day, and don't let yourself stop you. Honestly, we usually get in the way of our own success. So don't let yourself stop you. So I talk about elite because I feel like that's the standard. I feel like that's what we should all be working towards. And I think that's what we should all be working towards as a team. You guys should all be supporting and working towards that together. And honestly, maybe this isn't the year for you. Maybe you're learning the behaviors and activities right now that will get you to it. And maybe next year you're going to be an elite coach. But we should all be striving right now to do what it takes to be that level, that type of coach. It doesn't happen all at once. Whatever your goals are, it just doesn't happen one day. It starts by taking one step at a time, one day at a time, and just being consistent. I'm gonna stop right there, but I do want to share something pretty cool today. Okay, I was doing a new diamond training. Okay, brand new diamonds. I had about 14 coaches on the call, and it just so happened that today we had all of the executives at Beachbody come into our Utah office because they had the CAB meetings. So during this call, I had John, Carl, Michael, and Jeff all on this diamond call today. And these coaches were freaking out. And this Jeff. So it's pretty dang cool. 5 quick, no, those 4 were on that call, and it was so cool. And I thought it was so awesome that they would take the time. And they were so busy. They took the time to come talk and spend time with those coaches. And it really impressed me. And I want you guys to know that they truly care about your success. They're talking about it every day. They want you guys to be successful. They care about you. We don't talk numbers, even though the numbers are freaking good. Like, we don't talk about them. Yeah, it's like you guys are kicking butt. We're signing up 20,000 coaches probably this month. That's crazy. It's because the products work, because we have passionate coaches that care about helping people. And I promise you, as you go with that mentality that I'm going to help people, man, you're going to be successful. And those people you talk to will feel it. So, guys, start now to be an elite coach. And if that's something you feel like you can do, which I know you can, let's get the elite goal guide out. When we send out the elite report, let's evaluate where you're at, and let's set goals for the rest of the year. And then continue to be consistent. As you're consistent, you'll be successful. I don't know how to end this, but by saying, go fight, win. Is that, I don't know. Do people do that still, or say that still? Like, I don't know what to do with my hands. Like, anyways. Okay. Chris, thanks for letting me join. You guys are awesome.
Thank you, Jeff.
3 coaches. That's it. Sign 3. Teach them how to help 3. That's a simple formula to be an elite coach. You guys can do that. There's no question.
Thank you so much, Jeff. I really appreciate that. And
Questions?
You hopping on the call. Does anyone have any questions for Jeff? Questiones?
Gosh, I want to find Gabriel. I want to double check that number. Like, I think you're just making up that number of 170. Like, oh boy.
You go ahead and double check me. I'm going to Cancun, baby. 170. Yes, sir. I took a screenshot. I was actually surprised.
What about this? What about in January? What was your number in
I had
January?
14.
Is that 7 people?
Yes, sir.
That's cool.
I try to always show them the value of the challenge pack. I had actually, it would have been 10, but I had 2 that just bought. One bought, or actually 2 of them I think bought 21 Day Fix, but I let them. No, one bought 21 Day Fix, and one just bought Shakeology. But I showed them the value and the upgrade, and they both converted to the challenge packs. So, it ended up being 14.
That's awesome. Do you guys know what Success Club is?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I know what that is.
We do. So that's our way of recognizing people that are helping people, right? That's kind of the reward and recognition that you get. It's amazing. Like, let's forget it. Like, sometimes we talk about these numbers like 170 and Success Club 10 and 5. Like, that's cool. But let's remember, we're helping. That's 5 people that we help. It's pretty dang cool. Okay.
It's exciting stuff.
Guys, as I'm leaving, remember this hoodie. Has my name on it and everything.
You remember my name, buddy. Long A.
Well, hey, no one ever told me this.
Gabriel with the long A.
It should be G-A-Y.
Gabriel.
Right?
Yeah,
you spelled it wrong. It's not our fault.
My parents spelled it wrong. Okay, I'll let them know.
Okay. You guys are awesome.
All right. So does anyone
thank
have a
you.
call for Jeff? Anyone
Thank
have
you.
questions?
I just want to say thank you for your time.
Yes.
And honestly, guys, I'm sorry. You look so tired, and I feel like this was way boring. So please, you'll sleep better tonight. That's the good thing. You're welcome.
No, let me take a picture real fast. If you'll just hold on, I'll just do it real fast. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, everyone cheese. Got it. All right. Thanks, Jeff.
Oh my gosh. You guys keep it up. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Bye, Jeff. Thanks. Okay. So does anyone else have any questions or anything? If not, we can